wanna start already?
Okay, we should be live.
Captain's log. Stardate, I don't fucking know. I've lost my toupee and girdle and cannot leave my room.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay.
Anyway, just quickly.
Oh, oops.
What'd you do?
It won't matter. It's something I can fix in post. It really won't matter. But our thumbnail is from the last episode, so we forgot one thing.
God
but that's
damn it,
fine.
Bill.
It won't
you
matter.
had one fucking
Bill.
job.
I have like
On
fucking
top of all the other
on
jobs.
top of all the other jobs.
You had one job.
But look, man, what's important is I
Bill.
finally got a gold shirt Geordie. And he's on the shelf now,
Bill.
and he's no longer the red shirt Geordie.
Bill.
So, welcome to Fandom Night. Welcome to the Sentai review section of Fandom Night, which is almost the only thing Fandom Night is. But regardless,
I mean, when was the last time we got to do a fun episode?
The fun
no,
episode,
it's
so
constant.
long.
Here's some writers, they suck. Here's some Sentai, they suck.
Oh my god.
Here's some
Fuck
shitty
you.
toys.
Fuck
Listen
you,
to him
Nick.
hate. Listen to him hate. Today's
Look,
an
I'm
interesting
tired.
one. Today's definitely an interesting one. We're going to go through our normal 10-minute bullshit, but today we actually have a guest on the show.
Not in
Specifically-
studio, though.
Not in studio. We are
Kinda studio-ish.
kind of.
They're kinda. I mean, they've got a mic.
I'm comfy in my house here in South America, so yeah. Not Texas. Don't call me a fucking Southern American, though.
Technically,
No, Southern Americans sound kind of like this, and we get our guns
And your trucker hat.
and my trucker hat, and then we go and hunt the
Don't
damn.
call me a Mexican either. Don't call me a Mexican
We
either.
have,
That's racist.
because he's on Seth's mic today. That's actually how we're working this out, because
Where-
Seth couldn't make
Which
it.
country do you live in, anyways? Is it Brazil?
Argentina.
Argentina. So he's an
Don't call me a
Argentinian.
Nazi. And don't call me a Nazi.
Argentinian.
Argentine.
Argentine.
Argentinos.
Argentinese.
Argentinian. Bill was right the first time.
We're just making up words now. I don't know what you're doing.
It's Argentinian. Bill was right the first time.
Argentite. Nope,
Okay,
that
fuck
doesn't
you.
work.
Okay.
Argentarian.
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 There we go. I like that
Okay,
one.
That sounds more badass.
Well, I mean, it's better than the Argonauts, which is close to the Argonauts, and Jason was an asshole. Fucking got most of them killed. Fucking having to deal with the sirens, having to deal with the fucking Cyclops. Fuck
By the
that.
way, Argentinian actually means like person of silver, so I'm the Silver Ranger.
You have
Now-
fun with that.
I don't know if we have Shane today. I honestly do not. I didn't see him say anything in
I'm
the
going to
groups.
take the wild guess
I
of
hope
Shane is
he
working
is.
tonight,
I hope
and he
he
worked
is.
yesterday.
It's possible, because he's been taking the Sundays because he's actually going to New York. So
So we probably won't see Shane.
I can't guarantee one way or another. We might see him today. That doesn't mean the show will see him today if we see him today.
Funny enough, Jake, yes, actually, we're not going to be doing the full 2-hour stuff that we normally do because Bill has to go
Stuff.
pick his wife up before noon, and then we are going to go see a Strange Doctor movie because this year I got an awesome movie for my birthday.
It's true. You did.
Wait,
Last year, I
are
don't
we
remember
gonna
what it
cut
was.
this in half? Are we gonna cut this in half?
Nope. We're going to finish the episode.
No, we're going to do it. It'll be all right. We can get through it.
Yeah,
it's
we're
not that much.
We're not in a rush. We're just not doing a second episode today. So if it goes an hour and a half, whatever it goes, that's what it
lately
goes.
we haven't really done 2 episodes. We've just been mostly
By the
doing
way,
ones.
Bill, if you need a thumbnail, I can send you an image that you could use as a thumbnail.
That's fine. Yeah, probably, because I didn't even stop to think about it. We're still working on last
By
time's
the way,
thumbnail, but it's fine. It's a simple
I
update.
did see, like, for example, one of the Go Ranger villain episodes as a thumbnail for the stronger villains. Like, I have seen that
I hate
before.
that writer. I hate that writer with a passion.
Oh,
He said stronger.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I
we
liked
got,
him. I liked him before I started watching your shit, and then I thought, yeah, he sucks.
Seth is going tonight. He'll be going to the
I
show
know it.
tonight. He'll be going drive-through.
Drive-in.
Drive-in, drive-through. Drive-in.
Fucking
Here
drive
Drive
through.
by.
Drive-through
Yeah, I'd like
movie.
to order a Doctor Strange
Oh, shit.
with. Can I get a side
No,
of
I'm-
Thor:
I'm-
Love
I'm-
and
I'm
Thunder
stupid. I'm
and
fucking
a
stupid.
large Captain America Winter Soldier, please?
No shit.
Yeah,
no
that'll-
shit.
that'll be $7.5 billion.
Bill, whatever the fucking image I just sent you.
I know. I can't look at no images right now. We're live. Good luck.
All right. No, but
We do it live.
for the
Do it
thumbnail,
live.
The image for the thumbnail.
4 minutes. We'll be going.
Dick.
I mean, eventually people will show up. It's fine. Shane
I'm
won't,
just
but
waiting for shit.
We
God damn it.
you know we give him
Honestly,
shit, but
if
I
Shane
get
doesn't
it.
Come, I will be fucking
yeah,
pissed.
because I know he's been doing Sundays, and I know he's on third shift now, and I know, like, he could even be asleep. He may have gotten home and not made it to the 9 o'clock or whatever. So
Yep.
yeah,
Let me just spam his Discord DMs.
No, don't do
wouldn't
that
wake
to
him up.
Yeah, he'd sleep through it anyways.
Yep.
But
once
just
he goes
let
to
him
sleep,
sleep.
once he goes to sleep, he is asleep.
Like we may or may not even see him for the cookout later. Who knows?
Yeah, it's very possible. Bah! So we don't have a story time with Uncle Seth.
We got. I mean, we could do.
Because Seth isn't here, of course.
There might be a story time with Uncle Scott.
Do we?
Oh, you got 3 minutes. Get on it.
Oh yeah, mine won't take that
More
long.
like Grandpa Scott. More
Let's do it. What do you got?
Grandpa, Uncle Scott, get on it.
Oh yeah, mine's a
Uncle
stupid story time.
Grandpa,
So most people know about my job where I have to run around and get stuff taken to locations and stuff. So one day, I'm making delivery around like 8 p.m.
It's just 8 p.m. It's fine.
Yeah. I turn the corner, start going uphill, and my vehicle dies on me.
Yeah, I've had that
yeah,
happen.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, your shit died.
Yeah. My
That's
my
actually the reason that
Yeah.
his lady is not here,
yeah.
because she's
My
taking the car.
My Kia Soul died on me. I was more or less sitting there for maybe about an hour until an officer showed up and called a tow because
How long did it take the tow truck to get to you once they got called?
10 minutes.
God, that would have been
when,
nice.
When I tried to call, they said maybe an hour or two.
Well, I mean, and then it took an hour for the cop to come. But the thing is, I wish I would have got that when my fucking work truck got stuck in a ditch. It took 3 hours.
But luckily,
But I was getting paid $24 an hour to sit there, so.
luckily it was halfway up this long upward angle that was like in the middle, so people can actually see me when they turn around each way they were coming. So
Right.
and
Well, hey, you got lucky on that.
yeah, that part I got lucky with. So far, they've been saying it's just the alternator. From everything that we're trying to do to detect what's wrong, it's the alternator.
Yeah, me and Mary were talking to Rachel about that, and she was like, "Yeah, he's got to go and help them, and by help I mean make sure they don't crush themselves with the car." And I was like, "Where the fuck is his alternator at?" Because I remember I had to replace an alternator on a few of my vehicles. They were always, pretty up front, up top. But I guess because of everything nowadays, they have everything cram-packed.
It depends on what you bought, because in the car I'm in right now, I can change it. It's right up there at the top. I know where it is. I take a couple things, move them, take it out. It's fine. I can do it by myself. Then I was driving that Ford Escape,
Yep.
and I couldn't find it.
Anything that you had to do to that thing cost you damn near $1,000.
It was
every
outrageous.
time.
The first, I knew it was the alternator, and I was like, "That's fine. I'll just replace it." And I opened up the hood, and I'm looking for it. I'm like, "Where the fuck is it?"
Yeah, it's buried
And it's-
halfway
yeah,
into the engine.
It's buried at a point where
Yours is under the engine, I think, is what she
and
said.
that's the thing. It's like it's a good thing it's the alternator and not the whole fucking engine.
Well, I took it.
Well, I
'cause
mean,
when I took
yeah.
it to the mechanic up here,
Engines are expensive.
he got to looking at it and he goes, "Oh, And I was like,
It's
I
like
don't like
if you had
that.
to if you had to replace an engine, you're typically looking at a minimum of $3,500.
You're looking at go buy a new car.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
I know.
Yep.
If you're driving some of the crap that we drive anyway.
Yep.
And we still got payments on both vehicles still, so.
Okay, that's it. That's 10-10. We gave him all the time we can. He is not making it today. That's the way it is. So, ReploidBill, William Bush.
Scott Action Jackson.
Hey, guest, announce thine self.
Oh, I was waiting for Nick.
Wait,
Did we just get Shane?
Shane?
Technically, Shane is... He's on location. He's not here yet.
He's not in, but he's here.
I honestly didn't expect him. I thought he fell asleep.
Introduce myself.
All right. Anyways, announce thine self.
Kaijin Rider, another Giorno. Call me Giorno if you want.
All right. We got DiGiorno's because it's better than
Fuck you,
delivery.
Fuck you.
And then we got Nick the Hobo Den, apparently.
Hobo Dan.
Fucking
Don't call
Hobo
me
Den. Let's go.
Gornio like Seth did. Don't call me Gornio like Seth did.
So today, we are on a fan-made Sentai.
Which is why we have a special guest.
Okay, I'm gonna try this.
Who the fuck wants to butcher the name?
I'm gonna.
Oh, wait,
I'm gonna
wait,
try it. What's going on, man? I'm gonna try
there.
it. Unless
Chair's there.
since you just walked in, do you want to try this name?
Shane Butcher name?
No,
All right.
he's not
you want-
feeling it.
Nick will butcher name.
You
Hold
can
on.
if you'd like.
Nick's fat.
And then I'll
He's gonna
say
lean
it.
up in his
And then
comfy
I'll say
chair.
it.
All right. Kaijin Sentai Oh-Bakenger.
I think it's Bookinger.
Close. Kaijin Sentai, Oh-Bakenger.
Oh, Bookinger. Okay.
That's what I said.
You don't be saying things.
You said Oh-Bakenger. You said...
You
I said
shush.
close.
Okay.
You, I know Japanese, you do not.
We're looking at 5 mainline folders here, and it's starting. It says Ranger Mentor, but you know what? I'm gonna just because we're gonna do this a little out of order, and we'll keep track of it. And there's a reason. I want to see the main Rangers first
you.
before we see their mentor. Just
Bill,
out of
Bill,
what?
Bill.
What,
I did
what,
this
what?
on purpose because...
Are you sure?
Because I was hoping that you could do the main Rangers last because, like I said, there's a little surprise at the Pink Ranger.
I mean,
which
I
is the last
guess,
Ranger
but
of
we'll-
Main Rangers, and I wanted to do better for last. Like,
If you really want us to do it that way, we will. I just feel like I wanted to get a look at your main costume design.
Well,
but
here's
let's go
the
check
thing.
out the.
If the
I
mentor
want you guys to do
sucks,
it in the order
Yeah.
that it
Rangers
is, because
might
I made
be
it in the order
awesome.
that it
That's
is.
true too.
but if the mentor's cool, the Rangers probably suck chodes.
So we're gonna look at Candy Ranger, I think.
Gander Ranger, but yes.
Okay, you ready?
Let's see it.
Yes.
There she is. She's got a big old heart thing on her.
With
Wait a second.
spikes.
Was this seems
Spiky
awfully
heart.
reminiscent of a villain I think we've seen.
Well,
Do you remember a
there's
Hearthead
there's
villain?
an explanation for that. I can explain.
So you remember that as well.
Rangers are based on past villains.
All these Rangers are based on past villains? That's your concept idea. Is that what I'm hearing?
Only one is not, but only one is not, and you'll see why in a second. But
Okay,
the Rangers
this
are past monsters.
to
The
be
secret
fair,
is-
that could be a cool gimmick. I don't know if we've seen anything like that where the Rangers do a flip and they're kind of based on bad guys.
Also, they are the actual past villains, revived and redeeming themselves.
So they're a
Oh.
bunch of Vegetas.
Oh, I was kind of hoping
Vegetas.
that I was kind of hoping that they
Vegeta Rangers, Shane.
I was kind of hoping that they'd gotten their powers and were kind of rechanneling bad guys for a good purpose. I don't know that you can redeem some of these bad guys.
They're bad guys channeling past Rangers for good purposes.
But then again, in Rangers, you can just redeem anything just by being a good person for one day. I mean, Look at Astronema.
By the way,
We just accept her as a ranger, even though she basically annihilated a third of the world's population.
by the way, the name of the team means Monster Sentai Ghost Rangers. Like, it's all dead villains, past villains, spirits, that kind of shit.
Okay, so this is who the bad guy was right here.
Yep.
Okay.
And then it's
then
got
he's
concepts
combining it.
from-
Yeah, he's combining it with a couple of different rangers here from the past, and then coming up with the
Yes.
concept which
Oh.
comes out over
I
here.
missed that episode apparently.
What one?
The cross
all
armor.
All powerful rangers, like,
I dig that armor.
Did we not cover the cross armor?
I don't think I was
no,
in
you
that
did not.
episode.
In fact, it's part of the Rangers you missed folder.
Well, there you go. That
I
explains
said,
it.
Scott.
So you didn't miss it.
Okay.
We didn't cover it.
Well, we need to cover that.
I'm guessing the Aka Red might be in that folder too.
Yes, he is. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I don't necessarily remember the Aka dude either. So I think
No,
you're right.
I don't
So that's
care
two
about
things.
that guy. That cross armor guy, I
Wait.
need to see the rest of those.
Wait.
Okay.
What do you think about the monster itself? Like,
Here's the real question.
Disregard the...
No. Here's your real question. Is this a team? Because if it's a team, the team gets rated. If it's a standalone, like a writer is standalone, we rate writers. Sentai is normally a team, which means that one guy, one shitty guy can pull your team down. Just to let you know.
Well, I mean, this is just the mentor, though.
So do we rate the
Yeah, but-
mentor and then keep the team as its own?
Yeah, but
Mentor
No,
is
because
part of the
this
team,
is-
but it's not part of the team.
but remember the last.
Let me explain.
Well, that's
This
fine.
is like Senkaiger. Every ranger is unique to itself. It looks completely different from
Like
the
that last
rest.
Sentai that we
So then, when we
So-
rated them individually, did we not?
we
I-
did.
And then
think
rate
so.
as a team like you did with Senkaiger. And
Okay, so if that's true, if we stick to that idea, she gets rated on her own.
I think mentors should automatically get rated on their own anyways.
What would you rate Zordon?
Zordon's a floating head in a jar.
There's not much to rate.
He's a 1.
I'm not going to the basement. He gets Genesis.
Now, he gets a 1.
Yep. He's my. I praise him.
You praise him
I
all
ain't
you
going
want.
to the basement.
I'm gonna flip him off, and he sends me to that basement. I'm gonna just reappear right back in front of him. He's gonna be like, "How'd you do that? Fuck you. That's how. Don't look at that plot hole."
So, Raider.
I mean, it's not bad design. It's an interesting concept. We'll go 3.7. It's alright.
honestly, not bad for my favorite monster, but all right.
I can follow that at about 3.6. Actually, I think you're right. I do like I like the small ranger additives to it, while still staying, because that's still, I can look at that and I could say it's a ranger costume, and that's important because it changes it from the monster idea. The monster should be incorporated with armor and the helmet, not the uniform. The uniform should be incorporated from the idea that they're rangers. They should fit a certain standard, and that I can do that.
So I realized an interesting question that comes up.
What?
Who's calculating?
Oh.
I'm not doing shit.
You know
don't
what?
ask me.
Here, I got it.
Since
It's
my
fine.
phone's doing the guest host.
Yep.
Or
Yep. Bill has chat. I'll sacrifice my chat power for this shit. All right, so I had a 3.8, and Bill had a 3.6, and Scott
Yeah, I'll do a 3.5.
3.5. Shane, you got anything, or are you just sitting here?
No,
Shane's just sitting here.
Shane's out right now.
All right.
So
So divide that by 3. Wait.
no.
By
There's,
the way,
Oh,
most,
well, yeah,
most
we'll-
of the rangers here
Hold on.
are girls. I did that on purpose because I don't like the fucking 17 guys, one girl thing.
God damn it. All right, 3.8, 3.6, 3.5. My calculator did something weird. 3.8 plus 3.6 plus 3.5 equals.
Yes, I got ignored.
3.63 repeating.
All right. Wait, what did you just say?
3.63
Oh.
repeating.
Okay, yeah.
So 6.34. So 6.
No, it'd be a 6.3. Because you round down if it's below 5. If it's 5 and above, you round up. So it's a 3.63.
3.6. Okay. Okay, so we are now on the Extra Rangers, which we start with Gosei Alice, which is Black Ranger for this one.
Go say Alice. Go.
Sure.
By the way, it's
Gosei.
easier for me to speak Japanese because Japanese and Spanish have the same sounds. So compared to English, we had as 1,000 sounds for the letter A. Which
She's
Ninja.
neat.
she is. I thought you were gonna hate her.
Okay.
I actually kind of dig that. That looks cool.
Based on Metal Alice. And then I get that. Okay. All right. Not bad. I like there's a couple of things that I'm actually kind of picking up on here. It's a fairly simple design. Like I said, I like that it's following the Gosei outfit thing in general. The helmet basically makes it who it is. The side things. I'm curious about what's coming off the arms here. Are those
What, the
like
little
tassels?
blades?
Are those tassels or blades?
Oh, they're blades. Yeah.
They're blades. Okay, they're
It would
blades.
make sense because
Well,
it's Metal Alice.
Wrist blades,
Well, yeah.
Wrist blades, but yes.
Okay.
That's
Those
not bad.
actually
I
aren't
actually kind of
from
dig
her.
that.
Those actually aren't from Metal Alice. They're from the 6th Ranger of Gosei. I forgot about that detail and I didn't add it to the fucking
Okay.
plus Ranger thing.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, anyway.
Scott, you just ask what you're thinking.
I'll give it a 3.
You got a
I
3.
like how no one said anything about the fucking tee and the skirt looking like a thong.
No, I actually did notice that because I was more noticing the legs here that very much look like what are those, garters?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, that is in the monster.
I
so,
saw that. I saw that on the monsters. The reason I wasn't doing anything with it, because we've brought up times when like the Rangers looked like they're wearing sports bras or something, but the monster very much
Yeah.
looked like it had metal garter legs.
By the way, fun fact about the monster. It has tit missiles.
What did you just say to me?
It has titty bazookas.
It has boom nuclear missiles.
Titty guns, Bill.
No shit.
And they are cool.
Yabo
They
cannons!
are cool.
Can we rate the villain?
We'll get to her,
Amazing.
actually.
It's fucking amazing.
Scott,
The name is,
Yabo cannons.
bro, the name of the missiles, G-Cup Busters.
Okay, that's amazing.
She gets 4. Scott, would you like to change your score?
Oh man. That's
Yabo
funny.
Cannons of Doom.
4.
All right, that's 2 4s. Bill, what you got?
I'm sorry, I'm at a 3.5. I'm rating this Ranger, not that monster.
No, if I was
That
rating,
Ranger has that.
That's fine.
no, if I was rating the monster, I'd be jenising.
It's ridiculous and amazing.
The fact that the Ranger has Yabo bazookas too is great also. So that's a 3.83 repeating. I have a feeling it's going to be the constant 3 repeating thing today.
Okay.
Because there's only, 3 of us.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so that takes us on to, oh wow.
The Green Ranger.
This is Zaonaria, is that right? Zionaria?
Juonaria.
Oh yeah, because the Z, blah, 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 blah. I already knew that too, and still I fucked it up.
C-Y-A, C-Y-O, or Z-Y-U.
Is that Medusa?
I'm not sure yet. I'll need to see what she's based on, but yeah, let's see what she's based on real quick. Okay.
Naria. I don't
Okay,
think we've
it's
rated
like
that villain
it's a bunch
yet.
of like ugly. It's like plants, like kind of like pods or whatever. Is that what I'm getting out of this?
Yes.
Okay.
And mixed with a Minecraft ranger.
And we've seen this person. We know about the
Yeah.
shark and everything, so that's fine. Okay. This might be the first one that I feel is a little bit weaker design for you, though. Not that it's bad.
The Minecraft Rangers or Geogers are simplistic. So
That's
it
well,
makes
but that's
sense.
exactly what I'm getting at. Is the Ranger that you've based on is ridiculously simplistic, and we kind of gave them shit for that when we talked about them. They look like they just bought some dollar shirts.
Dollar store
Yep.
fucking
Yeah.
shark shirt,
I
sprayed a
I
little
deliberately
glitter on
tried
it.
to cover it up with the boob armor that Narya has.
Now the gloves and the boots and whatnot, they help. They do help because the design. I think it's because you can get away with those. Those Rangers didn't have bad gloves and boots, and they don't have a bad overall design. I think what hurts this one is you gave it the top armor, which is going to help a lot, by the way, because it gets rid of that dollar store effect that we used to make fun of. But now the helmet. There's not a lot you could have gotten away with to try to stick it to what she was, but the helmet is what it is. And
By
personally,
the way,
it drops me down to around a 2.7. I can't fit it standard. The helmet just really messes with me, and I know what it's supposed to be, but that doesn't mean that I liked that villain's helmet either.
Yeah.
FYI, I cannot draw for shit. These are all part of my. These were all made by my personal artist, and he has a shit, and he cannot do fucking front-facing images. So sorry for the side
It still won't change your helmet. That
The
helmet was
helmet's
bad on the
design is-
monster. It just is what it is. And like with the shoulders look like, how do I put this? Like giant pus bruises or something. Like it's.
I was gonna say they're like a hentai fucking plant
it's meant to be
monster's dick.
monstrous, technically. So
Yeah, but I get that. But I can't go. I can't make my 3 on this one. The helmet really hurts, and I don't quite like shoulder bubbles as opposed to shoulder armor.
You didn't say anything
2.7?
about the blades everywhere, like fucking feet blades, shin blades, and.
But I'm also
arm
not.
blades.
I'm also not impressed with the thorns on the monster either, because they are blades, but they're really just thorns. And just like that song is a little overdone, spiky armor, we had enough of it in the 90s.
Alrighty.
Got. Bill gave it a 2.7. What you got?
I have to go low. I'm afraid I have to go low.
Do it. This one is the weak. But to be fair, it's the first weak one we've saw, and I really think it's down to the monster. I don't
mean,
know what
right
you could have
now-
done.
Right now we're at 2 for 3 for decent.
I have a
Still a bit to go, so we're doing good.
2.
okay. Now, personally, and keep in mind, never, ever, ever take what we say as any kind of definitive law. We're a fashion show, and all of us have our own ideas. But
No,
as a
but
creator,
I am taking this as
as a creator,
criticism for like.
I'm just telling you, as a
upgrading
creator,
designs.
you need to hold on to your ideas, because you might have a home run here that we simply don't see. But personally, what I would have probably made her the Black Ranger and done green accents kind of along the same range as the monster, and it may have helped you. Because if the green would have been armor pieces, the black may have offset it enough, and then those white gloves and everything would have stood out and been kind of flashy. I don't know. And maybe it's just me, but like I said, I don't know about this one. But there's
Overall,
others,
She got a 2.4.
because now we're going to see Gekki Sorisa? Sorisa?
Sorisa.
Sorisa. Oh, I got it right before he said it. You heard me get it.
I didn't hear shit.
You heard I did it, damn it.
You did it after me.
I did it right before you. I'm the best.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
This
Fuck
I
you.
do seem to like. I don't know what it's based on yet, but a rough idea as to what it is, I do kind of like it. I really
She's
got
got
to see what it's
twin
based
tail
on.
hair.
That's one of the
You
things
should-
that's catching my attention.
You should say next when
And I
you
don't
fucking change
hate the.
picture because
I also don't hate these on the arms here. These kind of like stinger things. I'm really
you
curious
will
to
see
see what
why
she's
in a
going to be made
second.
from.
You will see why in a second.
I don't hate the dress because this is a different kind of dress than what we normally see as well. Normally we see skirts. This looks like a full dress, and that's actually cool because we haven't seen that I can remember on a Ranger
I don't
where
think
it's like
we have.
a dress.
They've always had skirts or weird tailcoats.
and they
or-
usually have the belt, which offsets it, which makes it not a dress. But yeah,
Yeah, she
I
doesn't
like
have
that.
a belt.
Yeah, she doesn't have a belt. I kind of dig that. That's the first time I think I've ever seen that
Unless
in
the
Rangers.
belt's around her ass.
Ass belt.
All right. Well, let's hit
Let's
the
go
next
see what
one.
let's go see what she's based on. Unless you have anything to bring out before we move. Nope. Okay. Let's go see what she's created from. Okay. This Ranger, I was curious about that. So we have
Scorpion,
seen this before,
And then the gekki.
but I like it better over there than I do.
Yeah.
Over
it's
here.
half scorpion, half cheetah in the design, basically.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That's not bad.
So a lot of the things
And
that I was
also,
bringing up.
the monster is red, the ranger is yellow, the fusion is orange. The
Yeah,
fusion-
I was gonna say I like the orange more than I like the yellow, and like I
lot
said,
more.
I brought out those stingers. I did like the stinger idea. I like the helmet. I think it's kind of cool. It's just simplistic enough to work, with being just enough standout that it's kind of neat. The only thing that I would say in its practicality is she probably stabs her shoulder a lot when she turns her head. But
she's a scorpion, so she's probably immune to her own
But
venom.
that's still the ridiculousness of Rangers that wear armor that make absolutely no sense and whatnot, so that's fine. Yeah, I kind of dig it. I really like that full dress thing, though. That really caught my attention big time.
Honestly, I'm surprised.
Even there,
you
it's
guys
not a
like
dress.
So many of these. I
No,
thought
it's-
you, this
it's
was
a
gonna be
tunic.
oh, look.
Yeah.
0, 1, nuke, 0, 1,
Well,
nuke. And
No, it's you actually have some good designs here. We're not just gonna nuke it because
'Cause-
it's like, oh hey, one of the fans made some stuff. Let's fuck with them. Fuck you. Here's a 0.
Super
wait,
Gekki
I
Yellow.
have been working on this since 2007.
Super Gekki Yellow, that's a tunic. But I like that it could just be how slender she is.
Phone dying.
But to me, it really seems like that's a full dress, and I just think that really helps her stand out very different than what we've seen in the past. I like that quite a bit, actually.
What, you needing to take off?
No. Somebody's messaging me from work.
Okay, so
I dig this a lot.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
go.
give it a 4.5.
For work.
I was actually going up to 4.5 as well. I think she's really solid.
I'm surprised you didn't say anything about the helmet that looks like she has hair on. But,
No, we did.
like
It's
a wig.
I said she had like that twin tail hairstyle.
Yeah, which I actually like because it's a throwback to exactly what she is, but it's just different enough. It almost has a bit of an anime influence too, and I don't mind the shoulder pads. There's a lot going for this idea. Once it's fleshed out and you can really see what it is, like a practical outfit, this could be a really cool design. This one's good. This one's damn solid.
What you got, Scott? You got a 3? Scott's busy sipping on a tea, so. All right, it's a solid 4.
Okay, which takes us down
Oh.
to 4.
Hold on, we had a mic fall. It's okay.
Fireworks!
That puts us at Zenkai Kudak.
Right.
He's got a zappy stick. He's gonna zap your butthole, Bill.
Is that
By
a
the way, fun fact, this guy is based on a foot soldier,
Is that a-
mook.
is that a
He's a mook.
is that like a plug spear?
It's a plug. It's a plug spear.
It's a plug spear.
It's a butt plug zappy spear. It's a cattle prod butt plug.
Definitely gonna have to see what this dude's based on. I'm having a
He
lot
just
of trouble.
said it's based off of based off the mook.
Yeah, but
Okay, so he's roughly based on yeah. Okay,
And then a bit of Zenkai Red, Zenkai Robit.
Juran. Fuck it. You can say Jew Ranger, but you can't say Juran.
that's
Are you
right.
kidding
Can't
me?
say it.
It's a Robit. I don't care. Oh, sweet! He's got a little bit of that Stay Caesar dude. We loved that guy.
The boots
We
are
did.
Stacey, sir. The gloves are Tukai, sir. The shoulders are Juran. And the chest is Senkai Red.
Okay.
That's kind of neat. Where'd the smiley face come from, though?
What smiley face? What?
On his chest.
On his chest, there's a smiley face.
No. That's not a smiley. That's not a...
Bill, go back to the main picture.
I mean, maybe not to
Zoom
you.
in.
Maybe it's not a smiley face to you, but this guy
That's
seems...
a smiley
This
face.
guy's happy to beat your ass. Pleased to shock you, even.
Please to zap you.
Pleased to zap you.
Then the thing in the chest of Senkai Red is a smiley face too, because that's literally what it's supposed to be.
Well, you can... Okay, Zenkai... Well,
Stop zooming in on crotches.
I mean, it kind of is, but on him it doesn't stand out the way it does on this guy.
That triangle needs to be a little thicker.
Maybe it's because this guy's
'Cause-
drawn, so that's not an like. Because on this dude it's an armor piece. On this dude it's a logo, and as a logo, it really looks like he's happy to fight.
Yeah, it
Fuck you. Fuck you. Also, he has the V belt that, like, Senkai
Also-
Red and Juran have. Yes.
Just to let you know, you also may have created the first ranger with a happy trail and a point to where that trail goes.
What the fuck do you even mean? What the fuck?
the happy trail is the hair from your belly button down towards your dick.
Because this dude's got his hair that comes and goes down his chest like
All right,
Austin
look
Powers.
at the emblem on his chest. Now look at the black line going down towards the arrow. Yes, it's a V.
Pointing
It's
to
an
its
arrow
dick.
point.
I get it. It's pointing to its dick.
Yes,
So-
it's the happy trail that goes to the arrow pointing to his dick.
So, Happy Trail Ranger.
Happy Trail Cattle Prod Butt Plug Ranger gets a 4.
Is canon in Sentai.
Yes, this is Happy Trail Zap. What is it? What do we call it?
Happy Trail
Happy-
Cattle Prod Butt Plug Ranger
Holy shit!
gets
Okay.
a 4.
Oh wow!
By the way, important. The next ranger is the exception to the based on a monster rule.
We'll get to that when we get to that. We gotta
this-
rate this.
This
You
dude
will
is.
laugh your asses off.
This dude
Guaranteed.
is. Look, I don't know why. This guy's not doing it for me. I don't know why. He seemed to make you happy. For me, I'm falling on a 2, and I can't explain what it is I'm not liking. It could be his color. It could be that he's too simplistic.
Bill.
It could be. I have no idea.
Change to the other picture. You'll
Yeah,
see
okay.
why.
What's up? Well, I see this that he's based on this dude here, and that is
Solely
simple.
that one.
And most putties are simple, to be fair. Most putties-esque, pawn-esque characters. So I get the idea, and I'm not even necessarily saying that it's bad, but he's not the kind of guy that's going to stand out in your team either. That's just where I fall with
By the
him.
way,
He doesn't need to stand out,
But
Bill.
I
He
do-
needs to get behind people to cattle prod buttholes.
But I do like his weapon. I do like his
by the
weapon.
way,
I don't know.
You guys see the number 45 on his forehead? It's just,
I see it. So, yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got for this
because
guy.
he's-
Where's that put you?
So this guy, this guy is supposed to be based off of the Mook and these other Rangers, right?
Yeah,
There's-
like these
there's
boots,
Yes.
and like you could see these arm pieces here.
All I'm seeing is the Mook. So this drops it down to a 0 for me.
Dang, Scott did not
You've
loved
already
it.
seen the movie.
That's fine. Where's that put this
it's
guy?
a 2.
Okay.
Because I was generous because I found humor.
Okay, so let's go to Wagon Ranger. Oh my God. Wagon.
Concession bot. Concession.
how different is this, in all honesty, from just being concession bot again?
Oh, there's
I mean,
concession bot.
Color-wise, and he has a skirt, which is different.
The suit is much more simplistic because it's fused with an actual ranger.
The suit's
compared to
suit's more armor now than it was. You get what I'm saying? Okay, because like on concession bot, she's like a robot, and we just kind of accept that those are armor pieces, and that's just part of her. But on the ranger, it works as armor, and it changes the fundamental. Because this ranger has no armor and is incredibly simplistic. Where now this ranger has the chest guard and the arms, and the gloves are a little bit different, and the legs are now more enforced, which is kind of cool.
She got shin guards.
The skirt is kind of neat, and of course, the helmet, I imagine, is pretty much almost a one-for-one, except for the fact that you put the track on it. But that's fine, because it worked for her. So I don't see that it wouldn't work, because basically you could get what you're going for right here. You put a track, and you would know. This isn't bad for me at all. I kind of like this.
Also, it has the ranger's belt on it too.
Well, I see that. I'm not mad at this one. It's simple, but I think the armor would set it up a little bit. I think it would help. The mask is already proven. The only problem it would have is that now the ranger can literally be grabbed by the helmet and thrown around the battlefield by the monsters. But that's also, once again...
you can also have a ranger grab the helmet, whip her around, and fucking cannonball special.
Cannonball special.
Honestly, she would like that.
That actually is kind of cool.
She would like that.
Let's say...
Scott gave it a 3.
You know what? I might go back up to a 4 on this one. I think I like the idea. I do.
And I'm going to give it a 3.8.
And I think it's practical enough that it actually even could have been done in their series.
This one is 3.6. Not shabby. Okay. So far, we've only had like 2 kind of meh.
That takes us to the 6th Rangers, which starts with gold. And he's got a scythe.
Ranger, yes.
He's got a scythe. He's got a cape. He's got his...
That scythe needs redesigned a little bit.
Guards
I had to attend to some work bullshit.
Got to head out, man?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's just dealing with dumb people.
I thought you meant you had to go.
No. Well, it's work bullshit, but not that much bullshit.
Okay, and then...
I like the cape. It looks like they're wearing fucking rubber mud boots. So I'm not digging those.
But
they got rubber fucking electric gloves. So it's easy.
Something about the face. Nothing something about the face.
But remember, this guy's got to fight alongside Buttplug Man.
That's true. So yeah, you have to make sure that you're not grounded.
Insulation. Yep.
By the way, notice something about the face.
I mean,
a 1? Bug eyes kind of deal?
It's an evil laughing smile. It's an...
Oh!
Okay.
The one's a nose.
Oh, I guess it is. So let's see what he's based
on.
on.
Is the mouth, and the eyes are there like...
Oh, that's why.
Oh.
It's because he's based on this dude here, and that's the reason for the scythe
and
being the way
like
it is.
The masks.
And I think we made fun of this dude. So... And then I see this too because the cape here, he has the collar, which I see, and he has this still coming off him, so he has the chevron thing.
The cape is much longer due to the monster having a
But then he actually has that
the cross on the belt.
Yep, he has that black star here, which is kind of cool instead of, so I like that. And I get the idea the gloves and boots are simple. I was curious about that, but I didn't. I've been trying to let us look at the guys before we switch over and see what the influence was, because I was thinking simple like Go Rangers, but I didn't want to say that. I kept thinking we've seen something like that before, that super simple glove design, and that's exactly what we saw.
I mean, it's not terrible, but I can't really justify going above a 3 myself.
I'll say... And this could be me. Keep that well in hand. To me, this person is a Yellow Ranger. But I have problems.
Yeah, you can't see
It's
shit.
meant to
Yeah.
be gold, just
So
saying.
I
It's
can't
just-
say.
Bill
I
is
can't
red
say
green
for
deficient. He's colorblind.
Sure. To me, this is very yellow.
All right.
But it might not be. I don't know. Now, that's just the way my eyes perceive it, but to me, I'm seeing the same yellow on him as I see on a Marge Simpson or that Evelyn. My eyes detect it the same way. And that's not
Those
doing
are definitely
it for me.
different yellows.
The thing
Okay.
is, the thing is that
Okay.
gold rangers in general can sometimes be like metallic gold or just, it's yellow, but it looks like gold, so let's call it gold.
But it doesn't do anything.
I mean,
I
gold
can't see
technically
it.
is a shade of yellow, so
Yeah.
It's metallic yellow. It's
Which is fine for
basically it.
you. I can't see it. And there's no amount of explaining that I could do or you could do that will ever fix that because my eyes are janky.
we really need to
Also,
just say
did you
fuck
know-
it and figure
did
out
you
getting
guys
you those
notice
damn
that
glasses.
He technically has a bulge.
So
He technically has a bulge.
So to me, because the way my eyes perceive him, and that's not necessarily fair, but it is the way it is, I could see more gold on this dude here.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Eh.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
so,
like a super shitty gold.
so
but-
look, but I like his weapon. I like the weapon idea. I get why it looks the
He's
way
a
it
Grim
does.
Reaper. He's a golden Grim Reaper. that's the thing.
Personally, I would go with Nick on this, and I would redesign the scythe. But I get where you were going, and I see why it is the way it is. The rest of it, I like that he's highly Go-Kaiger influenced. Go Ranger, sorry. I really like the
I was
fact that
gonna
he's
be
highly
like,
Go
what the
Ranger
fuck are you
influenced.
talking about?
So that's going to be really fucking solid for him. Though these don't necessarily work for me.
What, the shoulder piece?
They remind me of the whole,
Fucking Matador, Bill.
that's kind of what they're reminding me of, yes.
Scott, what you
it's
got?
supposed to be more like if those like depict a commander, like the more powerful one, like.
And I get that. I get what it's going for. I'm probably at a 3. I think there's a
Bill's
lot
at
of
a
things
3.
that help him, but there's just little things, and it's not even his fault. Like I said, I think maybe if I could see better, it would help him a lot.
Senor Scott.
Damn it. I'm kind of having a similar situation as Bill is. I'm seeing piss yellow on this guy more than gold.
No, see, the thing is, I
I
can
mean,
kind of see the gold.
Piss is gold. Piss is gold.
You should
golden
probably
shower?
drink more water. Just to
Yeah.
let you know, piss is not gold.
But I get the
You
Reaper.
never played TF2. Piss is gold. Just kidding.
No,
If you're pissing gold, you have issues.
That's, if you're pissing gold, what the fuck you doing on our show? You should be heading down to the bank. I'd like to
bank.
deposit this bag of gold, please. Why is it liquid? Don't fucking worry about it.
It'll harden.
Oh, God damn it. That's just starting mental image.
But I like the idea of a Reaper. What, this is the 6th or 5th Ranger?
This is the quote 6th.
Okay, I could
We
get
haven't hit the main
Well,
team yet.
The five guys in the Six Ranger folder, they're all known as Six Rangers. That's the thing.
Oh,
It's
okay.
weird, but Sentai has done that in the
Because
past.
that guy would have been the 6th Ranger for Go.
He's the leader.
Yeah, technically, he's the leader of the Six Ranger team. That's the kind of thing. I know, weird. I know, weird, but still,
Okay.
Sentai has done
Anyways,
that before.
a Reaper Ranger is an interesting idea,
Yeah.
especially the cape. The color, no.
Color probably needs tweaked.
If the
I think maybe if you even went all out with it, I think maybe if he was meant to be yellow and then the scythe was a little cooler, you might even get away with it.
I want to say if you went like a pale or pale white, that would have made a little more sense for a Reaper. But that's just me. But I'm
the
going.
thing is I based it on the monster, and the monster is gold. It's different called gold mask.
Yeah,
so
but
I just
that's
did
exactly what I'm
whatever.
getting at.
Like,
Personally, I see yellow, and I feel like he's not. I don't know. What are you at? What do you got?
I mean, if you give it a 3, then I have a really easy job.
I can't go 3. That's the thing. I can't go 3.
Damn it. I had to do calculations.
2.6.
All right. Then we divide. No, not divide, not multiply, please. It's 2.86. So repeating, so it's a 2.87.
Because personally, I feel like in the age we live in with the CGI the way it is, he could easily show up, have a really cool scythe. If he was yellow, but the cape was big, and like it had an effect where it did wrap around him, and then it would open, and then he would almost shine, and then he would come down with the scythe and kill a couple guys and roll to the side, and the cape could go back around. Because in CGI, they would CG the cape and do all kinds of cool effects during
Like
his
Doctor
attacks.
Strange's cape.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
don't be so sure.
I feel
but,
like if they played it off the right way, it could work.
All right, so
Which takes us to the Escape Buster. This is Violet Ranger.
so light purple, basically.
Okay.
that's kind of interesting. I'm
All
trying
right.
to figure out what's up with the helmet.
Yeah, I was trying to see.
It's
I
like,
think that's.
You will
Is that
see
like
in a
weird
second.
tusks?
You will see in a second.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering the same. Okay, so this is the idea because it's based on this person here, which I can see that I could see it.
The
and then it's
helmet-
based on
the
this
helmet
Ranger.
and the things.
Did we?
That might be
Did
a
we
part
rate
of
these-
the. It might be a part of the Rangers we ain't fucking done
No,
yet.
I feel like we've
No,
seen
you
this.
saw him.
I
You
feel like we
him.
saw this,
Fucking
and I don't
definitely
think
you saw him.
I don't think that we rated him well. And if we did, I don't remember it.
Look, I've slept
Yes,
a
you
little bit
did.
since
you
then.
You rated that guy.
We rated this guy really high, this stag dude.
Oh, probably not really
you
high.
rated his whole team. You rated his whole team.
Oh,
and
his
I don't remember
team.
why. Let me just check.
His team might have got rated overall, but that's what I was trying to tell you is if we're going to grade these guys one at a time, you're held up to a different standard. Teams can make up for one another. Guys cannot, because personally right now...
he's kind of meh.
I rewatched the video where you reviewed this guy and his full team, and I do know that you guys really like this guy.
This guy? Because right now I'm not getting a
Yes.
big vibe off this guy. Maybe my attitude has changed recently. Because to
I
me...
mean, you guys have seen the fucking video game comment.
To me, he just looks like a military coat
cool.
guy.
And then when you see the actual suit in a review, you
Right?
say, this guy is fucking stupid,
Kinda.
move on.
I
he
mean,
just
but the
he just
thing
looks
is,
like one of those guys with like the
when you fuse it with her and switch it over to there, she actually looks really cool. It's like kind of like a techie commando ranger,
Mm.
and I kind of dig that. So that actually saved your version because I don't see how we rated Stag Buster that high, unless everybody
Because,
else
you,
sucked.
Well, you technically didn't rate him because you rated his team.
Oh,
not the
so, yeah, he
Rangers.
didn't-
Okay.
Okay,
he's
so
just wearing,
he had
he's
he
just
had
wearing one of
good
those
people.
he's just
with
wearing
him.
one of those Star Trek command jackets and he just happens to have shoulder pads.
But she actually looks
And arm
decent
blades.
in it.
And arm blades.
So, because it's like, I dig the helmet. It looks really cool to me. It's kind of like a techie version of like the Rebel helmets when they're on Endor.
Okay.
Kind of see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I kind of like how the shoulder pieces add on to it to give it more of like a kind of squared effect for like a military jacket kind of thing. So that this Ranger could be like the strategist of the group.
Fun fact.
Okay,
Fun
I
fact,
see what you're
those
talking about.
shoulders- those shoulders are meant to look like jet thrusters.
That's still pretty neat. I actually dig that. Plus, purple and black have always worked well together for color schemes, and if you throw silver in with it, it makes it better.
Well, like I was saying, this really is just a Starfleet tunic. And with her, with the design and the aspect that you just laid down, I can very much see it from a different aspect. If she was like the strategist of the group, somebody like that, more stand-up, proper, that kind of thing, it fits the idea. But like for this dude over here, I'm surprised that I would have rated him high.
That's probably the rest of the team, because we didn't rate them individually. It was just the team. So they probably had somebody there with them that brought them highly up. Scott,
Okay.
you got anything?
The design on this one reminds me a lot of the SPD.
Yeah, a little bit. I can
Okay.
kind of see that too.
Okay.
Is it part of the helmet, or is it more of the
The costume.
okay, more of the actual uniform itself?
Yeah. It's remind me of the SPD a lot. Although the boots, not so much.
There's still nothing wrong with that, though.
I'm going...
I'm going to 4.5. I like the color scheme. I like the aesthetics. I like the little head canon I have for why it looks the way it does.
3.4. And
Bill's gonna give
I
it
think a big
3.4.
part of it is your head canon. I like the idea. It garners a personality in my head before she ever does anything. And visual storytelling is important. It's incredibly important, because when you only have 20 minutes to tell your story, you need 80% of that story to be told visually so that it's quick. You know that person when they walk on screen. And that, to me, your head canon would have sold it for me.
Hour, but yeah, I get.
No, you don't have an hour.
No.
You have less than 22 minutes because you have commercials and you're on a normal television runtime.
And then you got the intro and the outro.
And most of it is going to be told in battle sequence, so not storyline. So character development is actually down to about 6 minutes per episode.
Ish.
That's probably what you have for
Yeah,
character
but when-
development.
Yeah, but when you have like 50 episodes, that's
But you
what I mean.
don't. You don't. If you want me to waste 50 episodes on your series, you're going to have to catch me in the first 3-4 episodes for me to care and continue wasting my time. Because I don't know about you, but I have nearly 3,000 DVDs I need to get through. I can't watch the series if it's garbage, but if you can catch me in the first 3 or 4 episodes and make me go, oh shit, I like that person, or I like this idea.
You'd have to get me in the
Yeah,
first,
you in
if not the
5,
second.
Yeah,
because,
and I think you're right. Sometimes
from
it's
what-
true.
from-
Sometimes you need to get their attention in the first, if not the second episode. And so visual storytelling is important. And your headcanon sells this for me. I would be able to get behind that if you just show me a picture. I say, oh, this is that kind of person. I'm done. Now whatever you put behind her is just exposition on top of this visual storytelling. Visual storytelling is important. It's unbelievably important.
See, that's why I can't get behind Stranger Things. Because I cannot follow a single character in the first episode.
Fuck Stranger Things.
Oh,
That
okay.
show is bad.
And my wife loves it, to be fair.
I've never watched a single episode. I know there's a Demigora only because I play Dead by Daylight.
I also think a lot of what grabs people in, and like you said, you got to get them on the first episode. There's a lot of nostalgia written into that show that grabs people in the first episode. Then after you're on board for 3-4 episodes, you start to like the show, and then you're fine. You're set in stone. But I mean, things like the D&D and the 80s vibe that it's got going, and the episodes where they dress like Ghostbusters and all this kind of shit gets people on board. It's a nostalgia trip, and you're like, oh, fuck, I remember, and I lived in a kind of town, and I had a diner like that, and all that shit kind of puts you in place.
We didn't have that.
Right.
We didn't have none of that. We had there's a fucking Kroger.
But we did have a diner. No. We had a diner. It caught on fire 4 times.
For good reason.
Just saying, it burned down.
So
Anyway,
I'm giving her
anyway.
a 3.3.
a 3.3.
Okay.
The helmet kind of
Okay,
throws me off.
So it's a
Don't know if you guys are gonna
3.73.
like the next one.
Okay, that puts us on. Up, Ninja. Uh-oh. Ninja Casa. Oh, my lord.
Perfect. I almost forgot about the butchering names thing, but they're mostly just English, so yeah.
Oh my god. What?
I knew it. I knew.
What in the fuck?
I don't need to
is
see
this?
the other one.
I do.
Give Pepsi Man Ballerina a nuke.
She is.
Pepsi Man.
No,
Pepsi
girl.
Man
Pepsi
Ballerina
Man,
is a
Pepsi Man,
nuke.
no, bro,
She's
bro.
fucking Crystal Pepsi.
Face. Aqua
Pedal
Fresh.
Pepsi.
Aqua Fresh.
Kind of like Space Coke.
That fucking Pepsi Man fucking Ballerina gets a nuke.
Bro. Toothpaste,
Whoa.
Aqua Fresh.
That's look.
Dude.
I've been watching fucking AVGN with the girlfriend, and Pepsi Man was on. That's what's in my head.
Holy shit.
That's
You
nuked.
should probably move on to the next one.
Scott, you wanna join me in the nuclear warfare against this atrocity of my senses?
Of my senses.
Probably yours as well.
You will call it an atrocity.
Oh fuck.
Look, you wanted us to rate this, and you wanted it honest, and then you also wanted to be here.
I'm gonna have to hold off
Yeah,
on
I
my
know.
nuclear
That's why I said
arsenal.
I knew. I was
You know what?
expecting
Shane's
you
not
guys to
here.
shit on
I'm
it.
using Shane's nuke.
I'm gonna have to hold on to it because now I really don't know what's a coming.
I'm hoping this is the worst we see.
Fucking change the picture and look at the bases already.
I'm looking.
We are looking
I'm
at the
looking.
bases.
It's not helping.
I'm still nuking
It's
it.
not helping. Fucking parasol head villain doesn't do you any favors.
I mean, she's based on Umbrella, so it makes sense. She's part of the Umbrella Corporation, eh? Just kidding.
It's not helping.
Okay,
you.
I'm using Shane and Seth's nukes
just
now.
because she's associated with the Burgess Meredith penguin does her no favors.
All right, now I'm only using Shane's nuke. Scott, are you gonna hold off on your nuke as well? Oh, Scott's nuking. So that's plus.
Honestly, totally expected.
Bill,
Man,
I know
Ugh.
you said you're holding your nuke
you know what I'm
I was
doing.
afraid to.
at 0.
I'm holding that nuke though, because now I'm worried.
Plus 0.
I need my nuclear deterrent
divided
now.
by 3. It is a negative 3.3 repeating.
To be fair, it's the first bad thing I think we've
That's
seen
the
that's like
first
on
worst
tag
thing.
bad.
Everything's been at least a
It's
2.
the first bad thing in a show, in a
So
theme
it's-
about bad guy rangers.
Now we're on Go On Kega? Kiga?
Perfect.
Okay, this might be good. I already think I know what this is based off of. I'm kind of seeing things that seem familiar to me.
Well,
Yeah.
the helmet's a sack.
The bases never appeared in Power Rangers, so I don't know what you're on about.
I'm almost positive I've seen this design before. I'm almost 100% sure I've seen this design before.
It does look familiar.
Well, seeming the helmet's based off of a Dragon Quest enemy.
Oh,
It's the bag of tricks.
It's a valve.
Oh,
It's a
fuck.
valve. It's
How is that a mouth on the top of its head? Looks like the top of a sack.
It's a valve. It's a water valve. It's,
Oh, a valve. I thought you said a mouth.
yeah, the seatbelt vest thing, yeah.
No, the top is
What I saw looked familiar was the...
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah, because the
top
Ranger
part's
design, the Ranger design, I knew instantly. I knew instantly what I was looking at. That this villain, I don't know at all. But I will say the villain looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
She looks like she could fit into some sort of like
She
swords
got a
and
fucking
sorcery
whip?
thing. Yeah, I think
Yes.
so.
Neat.
by the way, the actress is a porn star.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's
Is that another porn star?
that's not overly. How do I put this? It's not as uncommon as it is here. It's very
Yeah, I
rare
know.
to see a porn star
From
move
what I
from
know-
one field
from
into
what
like
I know,
actual acting.
Maybe they went from actual
villains
acting
in
to
Sentai have
porn.
been porn stars.
That does happen.
Yep.
That happens here a lot more than it does the other way around. Very few adult actresses, quote unquote, make it into any kind of serious deal here.
I mean, the outfit's not terrible.
But that's because here we build a stigma around it, and then they kind of get stuck where they are.
3.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna agree with
Yep.
Scott on this one. Oh,
Let's-
hey,
yep.
sweet! It's
No,
a
yep.
straight
I
3.
think it's across the board. I think it's just
By
kind
the
of a run
way-
design.
By the way, in the end of images, there is a piece of fan art of this ranger I got by a friend on Twitter. Gotta say, pretty fucking good.
Oh, multi.
Oh, is this based off that fucking magic pink ranger that's actually more white than pink?
Is there a reason you gave her a womb tattoo,
Oh,
dude?
multi.
What the fuck?
What?
Dude, you realize you gave her a womb tattoo, right?
A what? A boob tattoo? No,
Womb.
that's in
A
the monster.
womb
That's
tattoo.
in
A pussy tattoo.
It's a womb tattoo.
No, it's above
no,
the pussy.
dumbass, that's in the skirt. That's in the skirt, dumbass.
That's a womb tattoo right there.
Fuck you.
That's what that is, dude.
This is CEO. This is CEO.
Ah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Eh.
man. I don't know. Something about this one is not selling me.
A lot about this one isn't selling me.
It's hard for me to lock on to exactly what's dragging down on me here. Maybe the skirt throws me off a little bit. That I made a joke about. But what I'm saying is that I may have preferred the monster-esque onesie type design over the skirt, but I get that it's a ranger and things like that. I get that the belt had to make it in. I like that the garter crossed over. I kind of like that. The little thing here, that's kind of cool. I'm not digging the arms. Like with the shoulders is what I'm getting at. It looks better on the monster than it does on a ranger. The helmet,
Yeah, and the heart on the boobs is on the monster too. The picture just doesn't show it.
so like, and I actually really like that monster's weapon. Like, I really like that bow.
Yeah, but my aside from the scythe, my fucking artist can't really draw weapons. So
I also
he said,
say-
can I please not do the bow?
I also say that the boots down here, on the ranger it looks like color. On the monster, it's actually those cool guard pieces, which I like quite a bit.
yeah.
I think there's an elegance and like a class to it, like a ooh look at me type of thing. It's more so than it is to actually protect them, but I like that because just like I say, visual storytelling is important, but it's important on that monster. It doesn't seem important on that
did
ranger.
you notice the hooker
Yeah, but-
shoes?
By the way,
I did notice the
fun
hooker
fact-
shoes.
Fun fact about the
I don't like the helmet.
multi-design.
Yeah,
Of course, the CO helmets are shapes. The
right.
shape on no multi is an arrow. What weapon does the monster have?
Bill,
man.
probably whatever you give it is going to be nicer than what I give it.
Because I'm not a fan of this one. And like I said, there's a lot of weird things that are tipping me, and it's real hard for me to
If it
focus
wasn't
on
for
exactly
Pepsi
what it
Man
is that's throwing
Ballerina
me
Ninja,
off.
This one probably would have got my nuke. But I needed to make sure Pepsi Man Ballerina Ninja died. With
Again, it's
extreme
not Pepsi
prejudice.
Man.
But I'm giving this thing a 0.5.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
Okay.
What did I miss since I can't chat?
Oh my god.
Let me read it.
There you go.
Oh, fuck. I'm too
Look,
old.
I'm gonna. Oh man, I'm
Reminds
gonna
me of
give her.
Nuka-Cola
I'm gonna give her a 0.5, and that's. I don't know what it is. Something about me is. I'm not. I don't
Where
know
am
what
I
it is.
reading?
I'm not loving her design.
So I gave Christmas on this thing.
Did you?
I gave it a 2.
I don't know what it is. There's everything about it just seems to throw me off, and I don't know why. I can't pinpoint what it is that's not sitting right with me. It was the bottom comment, I think.
What did they say?
They said they're not too fond of the heart because it looks like balls.
Oh, yeah, it does kind of look like a ball sack. Soda.
What are you giving it?
I give it a 0.5.
You gave it a 0.5?
Oh, yeah, I hated on it. What'd you give it?
Yep. So Scott literally
Scott
fucking
Christmas.
dropped the Christmas on this motherfucker.
I kicked it in the balls.
I did too. I gave the same thing you did.
Oh.
Rating,
Oh, okay. Well, 3 divided by 3 is 1. So it's a 1.
Okay. That takes us to the main Rangers. This
All right.
is the bulk of the team right here. Shinkin Juzo?
Yes.
What about Jizzo?
Oh, okay.
Okay, he
I
is
think I
cool.
like this. I think I like this silver samurai cool Ronin look thing here. This is solid as shit.
Is he based off of Zed?
No.
Okay.
No.
I had to
No.
double check because of the head.
Sentai.
I think I
This
know
is a
what.
Sentai, not Power Rangers.
I think I see what this might be based off of.
You think so?
He's cool as shit.
Think Forever Red.
No.
Oh, never mind.
Evil
Then. Okay.
Shinken Red.
It's the Samurai. The Samurai
Yeah.
Rangers.
Yeah, I knew the samurai influence, and I really like that, actually. I think it looks really cool on this silver dude. And I like the gold accent armors. I think that's really cool. This dude's super solid.
I like the fact that he's got a bowl of miso
Gold
on his
accent
belt.
armors, that's not supposed to be gold. That's,
He kinda
Did
does.
you catch that,
bone
Scott?
color.
Bill, go back real
That's
quick.
bone
Zoom in on the
color.
belt.
Yeah, I will. Hold up.
Here you go, Scott. It's a
Yep.
fucking bowl of miso.
Bowl of miso.
Bowl of miso belt. I'm sorry, a belt of miso.
Belt of miso.
Fucking portable food. Never go hungry.
Oh, I like this guy.
don't
I like him
get
quite
what
a bit.
You guys are saying.
Yeah, I do. I
By
think
the
this
way,
guy's super
the
solid.
Armor, the gold armor on the Ranger
Okay, and I
design.
see this and
it's
this.
It's supposed to be bone color.
I'm gonna give it. Oh, did you just say that? Oh, you just lost it. You had a 5 with it being gold. Now that it's bone color,
Are
it's
you
not.
fucking kidding me, bro?
Yes.
The monster
No,
is a
I'm sorry.
skeleton.
I'm sorry. If it was gold, that caught my attention like crazy. If it's bone color,
I mean it's pale gold.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
It
it's-
dropped you. You're down to 4.5. You lost it. You had a 5 on my first impression, but you over-explained it. And now that I
don't give a
know,
fuck. 4.5 is still good.
now that I know, but I like
Scott?
his design, and I think it's a lot to do with this. I like that samurai overcoat thing, and I like the fact that he's got the armor that protects here and looks cool. The red gloves throw me off a little bit, but I don't hate their input. I don't hate that they're there. I like his headpiece thing, that it's kind of got this really cool, like an actual samurai. You know what I'm talking
3.
about? Well, I guess I'll call it, like the samurai headpiece. I really like that idea. I like the overall helmet in general. It's simplistic, but it's cool. The overcoat, the belt, almost everything about this dude I love. This is super solid. This one's cool.
It's a 4.8, so overall it's a 4.1. I dug it.
Okay, that takes us to
We got 4 more guys.
Boken Yaba?
No.
Yaiba?
Let me say it. Boken Yaiba.
Yaiba. Okay. Look at that.
Yabos?
I'm the best.
Yaiba.
Oh, God, is this based off of Turbo?
Over the drive. Over.
Which is just as bad.
I'm definitely not
Fuck
liking
you.
the control sticks on her shoulder blades.
I think those are supposed to be exhaust ports, Bill.
His, her, it, whatever. I'm not digging the weird legs. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. It's this part. It's like what's kind of like an armor, like Greaves.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's the color that's throwing me off because I don't think I would be against necessarily
I'm
the
afraid of
Grieve
what it's
design.
combined from.
Let's check. Okay, so it's designed on somebody that's wearing Greaves, which is part of the reason why. But I thought that's what
The
it was. So
monster's
that's fine.
cool, but when you add it to Overdrive, it sucks.
Yeah, I'm not digging this one the way I did the last one. That's for sure.
It's
but that
a 1.
monster's
The
sweet
the
as shit.
shoulder pads on the Ranger are the shoulder pads on the monster.
But
Like,
yeah, this one doesn't do for me like the last one. The last one was sick as shit.
Scott,
By the way,
are you joining
this,
me on the 1?
I can
By the
do
way,
this. I could see parts of it that I
another
kind of like, but yeah.
Another fun fact. The monsters of the Sentai that was Overdrive are based on past Robos. Wanna know what that monster right there is supposed to be based on?
Fur coat robot.
the Shogun sword.
Sure. I don't see it, but sure.
Yeah, it's a 1.
Yeah, I got, yep.
Bill, you giving it a 2?
Yep, on this one, yeah, easily.
Deuce.
And Scott's giving it a deuce. So you guys were nicer than I was.
You were.
It's a 1.66 repeating, so it's a 1.67.
Go Kai-Zorg.
White Ranger.
Okay.
Is he saluting?
It's his influence right off the bat. I know what that's from, so that's solid.
Yeah, he is saluting.
All right, so
Actually,
he's military ranger.
Which is
Pirate.
interesting because he's based on pirate.
That's fine. He's a military ranger. He could be Navy.
Okay, let's.
or a privateer, or
Now he looks more like a naval officer.
Yeah, he kind of does. He to me very much
you-
looks like he's in.
are you on
Yeah.
the basis yet? Are you on the...
Yeah, we're on the bases.
Okay.
And you got to think you're
Barzorg.
here with us live. So it takes about 10 to 15 seconds for the stream video to catch up.
Yeah, I know. I'm not on the stream. That's why I'm asking. I'm here, like,
So-
trying to check my
I'm
images.
I'm looking here.
I mean, it's neat looking. I mean, I don't really care for the monster base.
I
but
feel like your idea, because I very much feel a Navy or Marine-esque officer right there, like right off the bat,
Well, I
especially
mean,
with the salute and the
if you're a
stance and everything.
privateer or you're a pirate, you don't salute.
No.
You stab your captain in the ass and then take over the ship.
In the butt.
They didn't do that in One Piece. I don't know.
One Piece doesn't count.
Yeah,
They definitely didn't do that in Kaijin.
I'm probably at a 3. There's parts about it that I see its influence, and I'm fine with it, and I think he'd look fine on screen because I know all the Gokaiger look fine on screen. But I'm just at a 3. I don't know why.
Scott?
2.5.
And then I'm at a 4.5, so that makes this a 3.33.
Cool. That puts us on Diva Ranger.
Diva.
Yes.
Oh,
What the
she's
fuck
based
over?
she's based on that lipstick monster.
Yes. From
Oh, great.
MMPR
Kimberly's
season
purse
2.
strikes again.
That lipstick monster was actually popular enough, and I don't understand why, but it was popular enough to make it into one of the fighting games even.
Well, I guess you could say her crotch is an eyesore.
Oh, that's wrong, but yeah. And
yes,
then
she has lips
the
everywhere,
Ranger
and her
is
sword
the
a
team that
mouth.
we should have gotten, but we didn't get. I'm pretty sure she's based on the Rangers that were from the Thunder,
Yes.
where
Well,
we took their
hit it,
Zords but didn't
jump
take
over.
their Rangers.
Yep.
Yep. Which I don't hate these at all. I actually feel like we disserviced ourselves by not getting them, because it would have been simple to do an effect where the Rangers do their little move and then Thunder hits them in the chest and it creates the vest, and there we are.
Thanks, Saban.
And it would have been
By the
no.
way-
And
by
they
the
act like we
way,
were so
they
stupid
were-
that we couldn't accept the idea that Rangers change. We could have easily. Kids can accept the idea that the Rangers get new costumes, like, but they didn't want to lose. They didn't want to lose
They
the
wanted
money.
glitter instead.
Well, it's because that they built up such
Shiny?
a market. They built up such a market on the suits that they had, and just like changing Superman's costume,
What's more eye-catching,
sometimes
though?
it backlashes.
What's more eye-catching? White vest, sparkles.
Look at when they changed Spider-Man's costume.
Everyone that was growing up in the 90s had ADHD in quotes. You throw something sparkly at them, they go, ooh.
But
the
it's,
way,
it's just brand recognition.
Brand-
They were scared.
by
They
the
were scared
way-
that they would lose it. Look when they change Spider-Man's outfit and everybody gets mad, or when they change. Oh my God! Like recently, when they're like, "Hey, we're gonna do this show," and they bring out a new Star Trek, and the uniforms are not perfect to the original design, and people get mad. The people
By
get
the way-
people get on this brand recognition, and that's why they didn't want to change the Rangers to do what they really should have done.
Yeah.
Hey, prepare yourselves for the final Ranger that comes next to this one. Mentally prepare yourselves.
Get
Rela-
ready for a nuke.
Relax your anus.
Well, Scott gave it a 1.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's nicer than I am.
But I will say, as ridiculous as it is, I like the lip sword.
So you're giving it a 1?
Yes.
I give it a 0.5, so overall it's a 0.83. I did not dig that one whatsoever.
Akibachara?
Yes.
She's wearing spats.
Oh, well, I should have known by the damn name. It's based on those Akiba Rangers that we got. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
They
but
kinda look
at
like
the
anime.
bases. Look at the fucking bases.
The unofficial dudes. You had their series.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what she's based on.
I have no issue with that.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. I
Yeah,
see
but
that.
Look at the monster.
I'm
in
curious
the
about the
bases.
monster, though. But so far, in first regard, I think she fits their series almost perfectly. There's nothing here that I see that takes her out of it, so let's go see what in the fuck
Oh, we saw that thing in a few images.
we did, didn't
Yeah. Okay, so that fused with that. That makes sense, though.
That
honestly,
makes her a Pink Ranger instead of a Yellow Ranger.
we? I like her much more over there than I do over there.
Yeah, and to be
By
fully
the
honest,
way,
you
by
almost...
the way, I am pissed that Shane couldn't come because Shane said, okay, when he had to rate this anime monster, he said,
Well-
you know what, I'm gonna give it a 1 because if I give it a 0, I will never have to see it again. I will never have to see it again.
Yeah, he
And
would
wanted
have to
Shane
see it
be
again
here
with
so
a
I
0.
could say, motherfucker, you are seeing her again.
So
To
that
be
right
honest,
there,
though, the one thing I think you should have done is give her the skirt.
Yeah, the skirt would have been
The
nice.
skirt would have probably actually added more for it.
what color?
What do you mean?
Well, let's say,
what you
say,
thi-
yeah, because like, say you were doing that. Say you were in charge of the character design here.
Pink.
All of this is really solid. You know that it's going to fit
I
because it
would've-
looks very much like this, and it's taken from this. And I like this helmet over here. I think everything's perfect, but I agree. I also would do a skirt. You have like 3 colors to pick from on this character design.
I would have probably done the pink.
Because I'm purposely
I would
wondering.
have changed the leg parts for the spats
Yeah.
and just made it one solid color of the
Well,
blue,
the thing is,
and then
I
put the
didn't
pink
add
skirt.
a skirt because, well, the monster doesn't have a skirt either, so I just...
So you
well,
would have changed what part
Right.
here?
Well, the thing is, you've taken liberties with some of these other ones, where the uniform, yeah, the monster didn't have anything that resembled something like that, but you still gave him like that long tunic bit or
The
kind of
cape?
like the dress bit.
Oh wait, no.
The cape was
yeah,
more
but
based
like,
off
the
of
cape
the
was a
robe.
cape. Yeah, the
with
cape
the
was a cape.
Ranger suits.
Yep.
And the reason why it was like a full-length cape, he said, was because the monster had a robe, but the ranger that it was based off of had like that half cape that only comes up to like halfway down your back.
Yeah.
So you just made it a long cape to kind of just blend in the two. This one, I really think it would have helped to have the skirt. So
Yeah, I think
that
so.
would have actually pushed it beyond a 5 for me. But with the lack of the skirt, it loses some of the aesthetics that it could have had. It's still a really good design, but I'm just not feeling it as much as I could after seeing the Ranger that it's based off of.
Yeah.
Thinking that, oh, well, that would have been cool to add in. So I'm going to go with the 4.75, and yeah, that's going to irritate me because I got to fucking calculate it.
Yeah, I'll do 4.5.
Again.
I think it would have worked
I
with a
did
skirt.
not expect high scores. I expected a fucking nuke fest in this one.
Well, we
because
only
the
have
monster
3 nukes,
got
and we've only
fucking
used 2.
hate.
That's right, I still
The
got one.
monster got fucking hate. So I thought
What'd you
they're
get?
gonna hate the suit.
4.
They're gonna hate the
4.
Ranger suit.
Okay.
They're not gonna
Fucking
give high
hell,
scores.
Scotty. Scott's joining the 4 train. Not to be confused with the 4chan.
Seriously? Like,
We don't go
seriously?
there.
You guys
Okay.
like that?
Now we're running
You guys
the end
hated
images.
fucking
Well, we
monster.
got
All right,
This is
so-
But now there's an
crazy.
issue.
This-
Final score for that lady was a 4.42.
So before we move on,
Fuck yes.
here's
Fuck
the
yes.
issue.
What?
These are the end-off images.
We don't rate these.
I know we don't. Do we...
By the way,
No, we won't.
What?
By
I
the
was
way,
wondering if we should do an overall team concept, but I don't think we're going to do that.
No, they're too different.
By the way,
Yeah, they're
in the
too
end of
unique.
images, there are images I made in MS Paint, like to tell my designer what
I don't
the
care because we
picture should
rapid
look
fire
like,
these
basically.
anyways.
Yeah,
So,
these
yeah.
are all just rapid fires.
Oh,
That
that's
one's
cool.
neat. I actually like that
Yeah,
look.
that would have helped.
That
you a
look
lot
is
more
way
than the other
better. Is that
picture
the
you
fan
had.
art that you got on Twitter?
Yes, the thing before that, the thing with the 5 colors and everything, that's the Sentai series logo that I myself made.
Okay, but that... Wow.
Well, that's concepting. Is
Yeah.
what that is. That's the parts
What
that
are
he's
you
willing
on?
to pull
The
over.
Orange Ranger. Are you on the
Yep.
Orange Ranger?
It's
Yep.
concepting. That's exactly why it's so
Yes, I
bad.
did that
It's
in
I kind of want
MS
these
Paint.
stingers to go here. I kind of want this to go here. This is the Ranger base design. I know exactly what that's about. See, that's what all these are. These are conceptings.
Except the gold. The gold is a Minecraft skin because I couldn't do fucking concepting with that one. And
Okay.
the pink is, well, actual drawn design.
Okay.
And
Oh.
wait, if you go back, did you just check all the end of images?
We're going through
I'm going
them
through
right
'em.
now.
I told you we rapid fire a lot of these. I saw these during the whole time we were doing it. There were all these
The
little
8 bits.
Yeah, I saw these when we were going through the little 8-bit representations.
Those are neat.
You like those? Those
Yeah.
were made by my designer. They're gonna be put in a game mod.
Yeah, they're kind of goofy. I like them.
Oh, there's
Oh.
the Minecraft skin.
Okay. Sure thing.
And you will
Ugh.
see a drawing
Yeah,
too.
I know.
Of the
That
Pink
one was so
Ranger.
bad.
Ugh. You should have nuked it with us, you son of a bitch.
I knew. I didn't
You
know.
wasted your
I know.
opportunity.
I didn't know what else was coming. I had to hold on to it. See, I'm telling you, that one, yeah, I almost feel like, personally, I would have, but they've already got it. Yeah, I might follow you on the pink here. I don't know. And I think if I did that, I would change this, the lining down the side here. I think I would change that to pink and then put the pink skirt on. But I don't know. Because they've already got a blue person, and my eyes probably wouldn't. Okay.
That's it. That is the end.
What do you guys? What have you guys thought overall? Like, I'm not saying you rate the team, but
I mean, we.
Well, we couldn't rate the team. They're too
Yeah.
they're too eachly unique and distinctive. But I mean,
No, I
it's
know,
a
but
it's a good
overall,
concept.
what do you think?
I actually think it's a really cool concept to, basically have rangers that are a fusion of monsters. Some of those
By the
monsters
way,
may be
I have scoured the internet to see if anyone else has had the same idea, but no, I'm actually the first person on the fucking internet to come up with an idea like that.
Probably not anymore. You might want to get to concept as fast as possible, because if this video gets any traction, it's fair play now.
Yep.
Nah, it's not gonna get any traction. I know it's not gonna happen.
Hey, what the fuck you saying about our show? We were nice
just
enough to
saying.
let you on
He
the
did.
show.
It was like, you guys ain't gonna get no views. I ain't worried.
fucking damn.
I'm just joking.
You know what? Maybe we should just announce it now. This is the last episode of the Sentai Review. We're fucking done.
We've been told directly by the fans, y'all ain't getting no traffic. I ain't worried.
It's like, oh, well, I guess we don't need to do this fucking show anymore.
I'm joking. I mean, it was
shit.
fucking Seth who told me, nah, we don't really get anything.
Some work calls.
Gotta go do work shit.
Yep.
I got to make work calls.
We're not here for too much longer. We're
Yeah.
gonna be headed out to get
I know.
Michelle regardless.
So,
Honestly, you know what?
somebody else.
all right,
Go do it,
Giorno,
man.
we got to let you go,
Actually-
bud. Thank you for joining.
Thanks.
All right.
All right, so this is the end part of the episode. We will not be doing another episode because Bill's got to take off to pick up his lady here in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Bye.
So Scott's got to go make calls and yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll be back in